In the next 5 minutes, we will explore whether monogamy is facing a midlife crisis in the 21st century. Keep listening and continue arousing your curiosity for this intriguing realm of rapture. Before I continue, please grant me this small favor. Kindly accept my heartfelt gratitude for tuning in today. You are the key to the growth of this community. You deserve access to the secret knowledge of sex and sexuality. Every like and subscription breathes life into this platform, empowering us to craft the captivating content you crave and deserve. Your support is vital. Don't wait, click to like and subscribe right now, and join our inner circle of initiates who belong to the realm of rapture. Your action means everything. Well done. You've made it this far in this short video. Now, let's get back to the real reason you're here, to see if monogamy is feeling a bit like a VHS tape in a Netflix world. Welcome to 2024, where our smartphones are more intelligent than us. Cars drive themselves, and robots are plotting to take over our jobs. And amidst this tech-crazed, avocado toast-obsessed world lies the ancient institution of monogamy. Looking around bewildered, wondering where did all my lovebirds go? Let's face it, monogamy feels a bit like a VHS tape in the streaming world. Once the gold standard for romantic relationships, it's now gasping for air, trying to keep up with the swipes of Tinder and the temporary flings of reality TV, also known as hookup culture. But what's really behind the decline of this once sacred union? As promised, let's dive in and see if monogamy can stand the test of time. Remember the days when a romantic gesture was swinging by your beau's place with a mixtape? Fast forward to the 21st century, and our idea of a grand romantic gesture is double tapping on Instagram. Yes, technology has given us the power to connect with people across the globe. But it's also turned us into commitment phobes with the attention span of a goldfish. We are always looking for the next best thing. The dumber version of ourselves is always looking for the next richer guy, the next pretty girl, and even more superficial than that, the next steroid addict six-pack or the next easy laid, with endless options just a swipe away. Settling down with just one person seems outdated and unsuitable for modern purposes, unable to compete with the rise of its complicated relationship status. Once upon a time, there were 3 relationship statuses: single, taken, or it's complicated. These days, it's complicated has become the norm as more people are embracing fluidity in their relationships. Open relationships, polyamory, and friends with benefits. Terms that once made our grandparents clutch their pearls are now part of the mainstream conversation. In its traditional sense, monogamy is having a tough time keeping up with these modern love tales. Actually, monogamy is drowning to the point where most practitioners resort to cheating, faking orgasm, and self-medicating to keep up with the facade of a loving, monogamous relationship. In reality, what most people want is to be self-actualized. The 21st century has been all about self-love, self-care, and finding oneself often in Bali with a yoga mat. We're a generation obsessed with personal growth and experiences, and sometimes monogamy can feel like a wet blanket dampening our adventurous spirits. Why settle for movie nights with one partner when you can have a rotation of yoga instructors, aspiring DJs, and poets, each bringing their unique flavor to your ever-evolving journey of erotic parties? Hashtag Netflix and chill is trending. Who doesn't want to be trendy with a newly swiped mate? Gone are the days of moonlit walks and serenading under the balcony. A successful date night now involves making it through 3 seasons of Scandal without falling asleep. Our binge-watching habits have turned us into homebodies, perfectly content with Netflix as our +1 if Tinder fails to deliver. Who needs the drama of a monogamous relationship when you've got the drama of Game of Thrones? More people are getting divorced now than in the 1950s. The divorce rate has increased significantly since the 1950s due to several social, cultural, and legal factors. In the 1950s, divorce was relatively rare, and the societal norms and expectations about marriage and family were quite strict. Divorce was stigmatized, and the legal procedures for obtaining a divorce were more complicated, often requiring proof of fault or wrongdoing. Nowadays, no-fault divorce laws in many places in the late 1960s and early 1970s allowed couples to divorce without proving fault. You need to state in your application irreconcilable differences, whatever that means. Walk out, take the dog, or leave the children. you're free as a bird. It's that easy. While we jest, it's clear that the landscape of love and relationships is evolving. Although it is on shaky ground, monogamy isn't out for the count just yet. As we navigate these changing tides, one thing is for sure: the definition of commitment is becoming as many-fold as our Netflix recommendations. So, whether you're swiping right, exploring open relationships, visiting the next MSS parties, or happy with your Netflix subscription, the 21st century reminds us that when it comes to love, one size definitely doesn't fit all. You have been incredible today. Please join me tomorrow at the same time for another intriguing exploration into the realm of rapture.